Come on, Mrs. Peacock. Let's go find some hidden treasures.
I can't wait. Let's go. You guys want to go too?
Come on with us. We're going to go find some. Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to Mr. Peacock and Friends. I wonder what Mr. Peacock will be doing today. Let's find out. First, I have to find him. Have you seen Mr. Peacock? Mr. Peacock! Mr. Peacock!
I'm here.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Peacock. We're all wondering what you're going to be doing today.
Today, I'm going to show you some rocks with some water.
Some rocks? What are we going to do with some rocks?
Oh, I'm going to walk on them.
You want to go walk on some rocks?
Let's go show them, Mrs. Peacock.
Okay.
Come on, everybody. I'll show you those rocks. Let's go.
Come on.
We are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, at the world's famous Sioux Falls, named for the town.
That's right, and we are at the Falls Park, and it is really quite the park. It has a lot of buildings, it has a lot of paths, but most of all, it has the falls.
And when I came to this Midwest in the 70s, we used to come to Sioux Falls all the time. Up until about a month ago, I didn't even realize they had falls here. How silly was I?
Yeah, I think you're pretty silly to miss out on these.
I never saw these until today. And they are the most beautiful falls. You can hike on the fall rocks, and you can bring your family out here. There's a lookout tower. It's a beautiful place on a summer's afternoon or any time of the year if you like.
Yes, that's right. Should we check out the rest of the park?
I think we better. There's a lot of things to see. Let's go find some more hidden treasures here.
Shall we find some more hidden treasures after that?
Yes, we should.
Okay, let's go.
Mrs. Peacock, this is quite a falls.
This is quite a park.
This is quite a park. And I never thought there would be this many people here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Look at the water.
She's trying to get here to me. I'm going to go to a precarious spot. I've kind of left Mrs. Peacock way over there, and I'm in the middle of the falls here. This is kind of an interesting hike. As I'm walking, you can see the falls behind me. You've got to watch your step on this because this is very interesting. There's Mrs. Peacock over there. You made it!
This is scary!
Oh, don't be scared, Mrs. Peacock. I'm going to jump. Come on over here. Here, grab my hand. Oh, we're here. And right over there is another place you could check out. What is that, Mrs. Peacock?
Well, there's all kinds of things around here. There's a mill, there's a horse barn, there's an overlook shelter cafe, which I think is way over there. There's all kinds of buildings and things to look at. So it's very interesting.
It's really hard to get any sound out of our camera today because the falls are so loud. And I can't even imagine what it's like when we have a big rainstorm. But this is so beautiful and so relaxing.
Is it relaxing?
It is for me. It was a wonderful hike after about a 3-hour trip up here.
This is true. The walk's good, but boy, the rocks are sure uneven. But wow, we're really close to the water.
Well, we're on our way back to the car. We found some of our friends, Canadian geese, which love this place.
Oh yeah, they look like they're having a great time. They're eating grass.
the wonderful rock top, and right behind us is more falls. This was quite a nice little hike. It's a good place. You have to watch your footing because you could slip. Even with my good tennis shoes on, it's slippery because the rocks had worn out by many of the people.
Yeah, it's really a rough walk, but I like the fact we have the falls in the background and we have geese. Makes me feel right at home.
Yeah, our ducks and geese would love to have the falls to play in. So I think we should better go off and find some more hidden treasures around here.
I think we should too. Let's go.
Peacock, we found one of your famous signs.
That's right. I have to read it for you. It says, "The lure of the falls." And it says, for as long as humans have inhabited this area, they have been attracted to the falls. Rumors about these falls drew early American explorers. Sound of the falls could once be heard for several miles around. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, and the geese are flying.
Yeah.
It is such a beautiful place, and it's a perfect summer morning.
Yeah, it is. This view is really nice.
Well, this is a sign that explains a little bit more about what's over here.
That's right. It says the Sioux Quartzite. The Sioux Quartzite was deposited more than 1 billion years ago. It's amongst the oldest rock exposed in South Dakota. The quartzite consists of thick beds of silica, cemented quartz sandstone. It's interesting because it's all the rock that is here. Wow, how cool is that?
It's definitely cool. Let's go up and find some more hidden treasures on this Falls Park in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
I think that's a good idea.
Mrs. Peacock, we made it up the elevators, which you thought weren't going to work.
Well, it said out of order.
But it worked. And look it, here's the falls. Let's get closer to the edge here. Is this beautiful or what?
Yes, it's really cool. I like it here.
This is so beautiful. You get such a scenic view of Sioux Falls from up above. And boy, is this up high. I have no idea how high this is, but it's plenty high.
Yeah, it sure is. We're up on the 21st floor, so I think that's up quite a way.
21st?
Yes, that's what it said. I was watching it because I thought I'd get stuck.
Well, hopefully we won't get stuck going down.
I hope not. It's easier going down.
You've just seen Falls Park in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
I know, I liked the park. The waterfalls were fantastic, and then walking on the rocks, that was really hard to walk on those rocks.
It was hard holding the camera on its tripod and walking without slipping and watching that duck in the pool. It was so fun.
That was really fun. I like the ducks. Made us feel like home.
Yes, and I bet our ducks and geese would have loved doing that on that Falls Park. Oh no, not again.
Yeah, time's up. We've got to go.
But do we have to?
But we got to go. Time's up.
Okay. If that's the case, I'll say see you all later.
That's right. Next time on Mr. Peacock and Friends, we'll see what's happening on the Peacock Farm. Right, Mr. Peacock? Mr. Peacock is gone. He must be off on another adventure. So until next time on Mr. Peacock and Friends, I'll see you later. Mr. Peacock! Mr. Peacock! Mr. Peacock!
We finally got home!
Yes! We are home! We can't wait to show you what we saw today!
And I can't wait for our next trip. Let's go find out what we just did. Come on!
Okay.